Hey, I am walking down the street, just walking back from the store, and I done had a good day but a long day, and just being transparent, I done been on the phone more today than I ever have in years. I talked to my sister Easter for about 3 hours, and I talked to Gwanda, and I'm talking to them while I'm in the house with all these people. And mighty funny, the little African man ain't take himself out the door. Now time, he get on my nerves with that choir robe, walking through there. And I swear to God, I be trying to ask God to help me. But these people that did me wrong and did me all kind of way, I swear, I know God gonna get them. But I'm just saying. He get on my nerves walking through there with that choir robe, taking that phone to the bathroom. But, and he always come to the front, like you gotta come all the way to the front of the house to pee. Why you can't go to the back? And why you there anyway? You supposed to be gone in the evening. But he hang around there up the mischief. But anyway, these police done been on my phone all day long. And I got on my last nerve. And it's so sad to say, but I'm out here running from my own cousin. My real first cousin too. And I'm literally running from him. To me, for real, I love the FBI. They my favorite group, but they work a lot like the devil. Like, the way they send people to meet you is a lot like how the devil put people in your path. And it's just so weird to me how, you know, how the law put people in your path right when you coming out the store, and like had them guys at the exact point, like this staff zone van, they keep that staff zone van following me. It just be so weird to me. Like they literally put them people like direct, like somebody literally have to be in their ear and be like, all right, she at your 3 or she at your 2. But I swear that junk is weird to me. Like totally. And I just had to look, I'm still walking behind him. I was trying to get out from around him, literally trying to run. But today ain't nothing new. When I be on my phone, it's like a hot wire. They all just be hopping on. I start getting all kind of dumb short code messages, anything that make you look at that phone. Because when I'm on my phone, they be done switched over. So it says multiple ways that they could do this, but it just depends on how they doing it and what they doing it. But it's multiple ways that they can hook in. But mainly, the whole purpose is to put somebody else. I be hooked up to different networks, basically. And so, whenever you look at that phone, like when people be saying, I sent you this, don't look at that phone. You get any short code messages, don't look at that phone. You get any incoming calls, don't look at that phone. All of those are different kind of receipts. The short code messages are different kind of receipts. All of them are catching swaps. But it just depends on what the mode is, tells you how it's connected. If it's a bank receipt, it's going to come through. It could come through like a short code message. If it's porn or they want you to look at something that you don't want to look at, it's going to come through like a URL, or it could still come through as a short code, but not really. The short codes is like banks or come from, let me see, make sure I'm on the right street. The short codes is like, the The short code messages is like, where am I going with this? So the banks is like, no. So it depends. Okay, so when I'm gonna use this example. So when the little African man down here went to the bathroom with no drawers on and that preacher uniform on, okay, he could be the molester. Because see, that you gotta keep in mind that them pictures that be coming through the phone, they be hooked in through URL. So you look at that picture if you want to, that ain't what you're looking at. So I don't really receive pictures too funny. You know what I'm saying? And definitely don't download nothing from the law. So, nothing, ever. So, well, people don't try, you know what? Them people will be done put in that phone. So that is pretty much for the pictures. Pictures is 9 times out of 10 is going to be leaking to some kind of porn or some type of site or some type of message where they messaging somebody. Bank stuff and receipts is going to come through most of the time like emails and short code messages. Phone calls is going to come through when they actually at an ATM or when they are live at a store. Online is going to come through as a short code or text. And in the store, it's going to come through as a phone call. Banking activity is going to come through mainly as a phone call. So it just depends on what they're doing. Like when this is all over and I see what all the garbage is, then I'll be like, okay, I see how they made this. This is how this is made. And this is how that's made. And mainly being on the phone, the person is always on the phone at the same time with a different conversation. So that's the whole purpose, that people will hold you on the phone. Now, I'm supposed to be going to see my family for Thanksgiving. And I really didn't want to do that. And Gwanda kind of made me feel some kind of way about leaving my stuff. And it's making me feel like I might want to go get my luggage and bring my luggage with me and change the bus to a later time. Because me going down there with no clothes, that's just irresponsible, and there's no sense to rush like that. And the law likes it to look like that because then it looks like you running. So I want to take my time, get up in the morning, go to my storage, get my clothes, message the FBI, and let them know I'm leaving. And just going back or whatever. Because I just don't think, I'm going to go ahead and pray, but I just don't think that rushing like that at 3 o'clock in the morning is good. You know what I'm saying? That's just not smart. And I was wondering why she kept saying leave everything there. No, I take my FBI notebooks with me everywhere I go. Them my children. I take them everywhere. I love them notebooks as much as I love Harvard. So, and even if I don't, I still always keep me one notebook that say enough that I'm in a setup. So if anything was to happen and pop off, I got enough in this one notebook that'll make you know that something is going on. I always write enough and always link up some other stuff in every notebook. So no matter what notebook they rig up, if you look at it, it's going to always take you to something else. You're going to always look at it and be like, something else going on. And I did it that way on purpose. Plus, she said, don't bring no clothes. And to me, they leave it open for them to give me clothes that somebody else don't wear, because they always do that, especially at Goodwill. Goodwill give me clothes that them shoes, them knit boots came from Temu or whatever they be doing, that they put in Goodwill. So you go inside, I don't order anything from there. You're a liar, because that's where them boots came from. I looked at that cheap label and said, where did these cheap things come from? Temu. They ordered them and put them in Goodwill. And so did these shoes and this coat I got on. So, I don't know where these shoes came from, but this jacket, somebody had this stuff on, some Latino somewhere, and they gave it to me to put on. They always do that at Goodwill. So, I'm thinking about it and telling Gwanda I'm going to switch it to a later date so I can get my stuff and I can leave in the right way. Because the law love to make it look like you running. Like, you know, we're not doing any of that. Plus, I got to pray and be ready for them demons up there in North Carolina, because every state that I'm coming to, they be calling them and be like, all right, she headed this way. And then you got to deal with them police be on the side of the road sending messages as soon as they see the bus. And I ain't got time for it, because all the police is the same. So they'll call and be like, all right, I got my buddies. But then again, federal agents already, North Carolina's already a part of it. So knowingly, you're not going to North Carolina. Ain't no fresh start. It's no fresh start. It's no, you going up there and be none of that. There's none of that's happening. You going up there and strictly get moved around to what they want you to do. That's it. Get moved around, come on up here and take pictures, and even if you don't go nowhere, the law will bring people to you. But that's what you're going up here for. Come up here to take pictures, because Nakaya Powell done already been to North Carolina, Kiva done already been to North Carolina, Gwanda in North Carolina, Sheila in North Carolina, Bertrand in North Carolina, everybody moving and gravitating that way. And anytime I talk to Gwanda, that boy Curtis come back around. If I stop talking to Gwanda, watch, he gonna leave Gwanda alone. So as soon as I get up there, he gonna come back, because his device gotta come. So you just know you just going from one game and one setup to another. Everybody gonna play. And I'm telling you, when I get on this phone, they get happy, honey. They hop on my phone like a naked Kardashian. And I'm telling you, they just be on there every day. Wait till I start talking, and they be texting they behinds off. I'd be like, God, who in the world do y'all be talking to? They talk all day. And then all you need, your call logs. My call log is receipt catching swaps too, because what they want to force you to do is to engage into something that's not yours, so that when you go to court and say, that's not my phone, I didn't use that phone. Yes, you did, because they put the device on your IMEI number, either with another provider or through a different, like a WhatsApp. You could use WhatsApp. They could use text-free. See, text-free allows the law to order SIM cards on any number. That's a grave mistake and would never happen on System 1, law or not. Law will still have ultimate control of all devices and the ability to see and to govern, but not in the way that will be depriving to the privacy and rights of someone else. Basically, the law doesn't still have permission to hack. Still don't. Not in the way that they're doing it. Both of those vehicles. So, especially that pilot. That pilot was in Kentucky, and Raymond Huff had it too. And the Chinese boy had it in Kentucky at 2370 Cave Mill Station Boulevard, Unit 310. So anyway, so no, you definitely won't be able to have it that way. So since they are able to order SIM cards, then what they're able to do is take that SIM card, and they're able to take the SIM card and they're able to put it in any device, and then that device comes around you. So if you got a text-free device, for example, my phone number ends in 8881, take that device, hook it up to your phone, go and be in this house with her, and when she talk, you talk. When she get off the phone, you get off the phone. So it creates the same pattern on the same tower, the same network, but different conversations. And even if the conversation is, you might say, I talked to Easter, so did they. But they talked to Easter on an AI conversation. Or you talked to Easter at an AI conversation. And the conversations are swapped. And that's the way that it works. It's the most sophisticated form of manipulation you ever want to see. And that's how they do it. So that technically they're making truthful evidence, but false. So that's how it worked. So yeah, I literally had to run from DJ because we weren't finna get in none of them conversations tonight. The girl in Family Dollar already bust out loud and just said for no reason. buying an iPhone unlocked. Girl, shut up. Nobody can even do that junk to my. That junk's so old. Like you explaining that to somebody. Get your dumb stuff out this aisle. Um, Family Dollar is just so poor and cheap. You can hire anybody in there for $10. The feds just go in there and just have a ball. They can get anything they want out of there for $10. Everything in there is cheap. Just cheap. They be like, stand at the cash register and hold this card. $4. Oh, it's stinking here so bad. Alright. I just got back in the door. God, it's stinking here so bad. Alright, let me go. I'll be right back. Talk to y'all later. Bye. If they gonna let my phone go off. Okay. Not letting it work. So then we just gonna stay on out there. I had to buy something at the store to put on so I could wash my clothes, child. So I can take me a bath. I hope that African whistle ain't been in there. Lord forgive me. He getting reported.